Yes, hello everybody, I'm back. My name's Enemy100 and welcome back to my channel. Today, yes, playing Call of Duty again. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the history with me. I don't know how long this video is going to be. It may be quick, maybe long, I don't know, but we'll see. But yeah, I don't have a long history with this game because I started playing this game back when Advanced Warfare came out. And yes, all of my custom guns and stuff, yes, all of that is gone because I reset everything because I ranked up. So I have to unlock everything else again. But I did unlock this with a few of my tokens because I need this gun the most.
Hardcore team deathmatch. Mission begins now.
But yes, I don't really have a long history with this video game series. I wanted to get the first Black Ops, but I never did for some reason. But I did get Advanced Warfare, which was really fun to me. Then they had Black Ops 3, which I played the ever-living hell out of. And then they came out with this, which I played more than Black Ops 3. And then they came out with, after this one, they came out with Black Ops 4.
We have the momentum.
Now, Advanced Warfare, that one was, remember this is the first one that I played. That game was really fun. Now, at first I was a little confused, especially when I went online, I was a little confused. But then I just started listening to the story. I never even finished the story, but I started listening to the story, and the story was actually pretty good. What you're seeing here is Advanced Warfare, is what they said in the game. And the warfare looked pretty advanced from what I've seen in any other shooting game. And the warfare did look pretty advanced compared to the other games that I've seen and have played.
Lost the lead.
But everybody or the fans of this series, they didn't really like the Advanced Warfare type of thing. And then they tried to do the same thing in Black Ops 3 and people still didn't like that. But that's one thing that I liked about it. How you were able to not fly through the air, but like get a little burst of air. You were able to like slide on the ground and stuff. But on these other games, like the one that I'm playing now, I'm not saying it's boring because it's not. But in the other games, they were more fun because of what you get to do. You get to slide on the ground, get to walk on the walls, get a little burst of air, and I just got killed. And that's one thing that I really liked about Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3 are those main things. The guns were good too. Now my main now with this game, after Black Ops came out, I also started to play wait a minute. Ah crap. After this game came out, I started to play Battlefield as well. And Battlefield 4, no, I didn't finish that. Then Battlefield 1. Now before Battlefield 1 came out, I wanted an old style type of shooting. Yeah, he's dead. But yeah, before Battlefield 1 came out, I wanted some type of old style shooting game. So Call of Duty came out with this, and I was very happy. And I just got blown to bits. So yeah, when they said that they were releasing a Call of Duty World War II type of game, I was actually very happy. Cause I get to have fun playing one of my favorite games while learning about a little bit of history about the Second World War. Now I did learn about the history, but I thought they were going to have all I thought it was going to be the every single thing about World War II. You know, America, Japan, Germany, and all those other places going to war and the guns and the fighting and all that stuff. But they only had certain parts of the war, and now of course they had
Military today.
D-Day on
Nice work,
here,
soldier.
but they mainly only had the part where we invaded. I think it was Nazi Germany, where we invaded. Well, in the game they had the part where we invaded Nazi Germany. That's what was in the game. Now, when I saw that, that's all that they really had on there. They didn't really have anything else but that. Is when D-Day happened, and is when we went into Germany, basically. And that's not all that they had. Well, yeah, that is actually all that they basically had, except for the last part of the game. Now, I thought that was going to be everything that happened throughout the entire world, throughout the entirety of World War II, but unfortunately that was not the case, and I was a little disappointed in that, because I was basically just they said I think it was in one of the trailers, I'm not sure, but they said some of the major parts of the war, and that was a major part of the war, especially D-Day, but unfortunately they didn't have any of the other major parts of the war. Now, don't get me wrong, the game was very fun. I liked the story mode, I liked it and all that, but they it just ended too early for me, kind of. Especially if you play this every day, all the time, all day. And now, Black Ops 4. After this, I believe, came Black Ops 4. Also, I play Advanced Warfare Online. Well, I'll get into online after that. I'm just gonna go into the stories for now. But yeah, Black Ops 4, I did not play. I played it for a good little bit, and then I think I traded the game back in because I didn't like it, and I went back to this. Now, at this, now, well, yeah, I basically went back to playing this, online. Now, another one that came after that, Modern Warfare. Now, that game is actually very fun. That game I actually do like. The story was such a well crafted and well done story. It was like I was watching a movie through the eyes of one of the characters, which is kind of what you're doing. But it's not. But it's not a movie. It's a video game. But it looked so good, and the story was so good. It was just. It just looked so well done. And I've heard and seen stories like that in movies and stuff before, but I've never exactly seen that happen in a video game. And that's what I like. Crap, I don't have my bow and arrow. I thought I had it. I forgot. But yeah, I had never seen that kind of story in a video game before, which I really liked. And you're dead. And so am I. Now the story, now, so yeah, the story on there was really good. Problem was, I beat the story in just 2 nights of gameplay. I played it, I believe, all night, almost all night, and I beat it in just 2 nights. But the story itself was very good. I just wish that it could have been longer, because that's how good the game was. And my game is lagging. Oh! I keep forgetting that I don't have my bow. No, not my bow and arrow, my crossbow, sorry. I keep forgetting that I don't have my crossbow. But I do have this. And somebody's about to get blown up. If I can find them. I probably won't. Put that. Wait a minute. No!
Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover.
No! You fuck! I thought he was AFK. Damn. Well, I now know he's not, and I'm about to melee him if I can. Son of a bitch. Fake ass. So now I'm gonna get into the online stuff. Now, when I play Advanced Warfare Online, I was eventually able to learn that the red team is bad, blue team is good. So that's how I knew which team was which, and I started doing free for all. No, free for all was I was doing free for all in standard mode, not hardcore. Where are you, damn it? Now I was Now I was doing free for all, and free for all was very fun. That was my first taste of Call of Duty. Now, in the game after that, I started doing team death. Wait a minute, hold on. How you hit your teammate? Somebody's name on here is Mr. Krabs, really? But yeah, I started doing team deathmatch. Oh, that's where he was. In Black Ops 3. Now I didn't. Now free for all was still okay, but I didn't. I played that on there too, but I wanted to play the one where you have people helping you, and that's this one. It's not just you out there by yourself against everybody else. You actually have a team backing you up. And that's one thing that I really wanted to do in this game. So I decided to start doing team deathmatch. When I saw team, I was like, team deathmatch? Huh, let me try that. And at that point, I thought it wasn't going to be like that different. I knew it was going to be new, but I didn't think it was going to be that different. But it was really different. Now, if you want to get into the hardcore stuff, I also started doing that back then, and hardcore was faster and more intense. And as I kept playing it, I kept getting better and better and better. So now the only modes that I really do in Black Ops 3 and in this one were the hardcore team deathmatches. But in the new Modern Warfare, I started to do the regular deathmatches because team deathmatch it kind of ends too fast for me. The hardcore one in the new Modern Warfare game, it just ends too fast for me. That's why whenever I do shipment, whenever I'm on small maps, that's why I usually get shotguns. Not because it ends fast, but I usually get shotguns when I do small maps. I'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, I mainly do team deathmatches now because you have a team to back you up, and that's kind of what war. Well, I'm not saying that that's what war is, but that's kind of what they do in the World War. You're there with your team is backing you up and all that, from what I've seen and heard. Well, we lost. Now, for my guns, yeah, I'm gonna get into my guns in a second, but first, let's see this kill. Okay, pretty good. Nice. Now for my guns, oh yeah, I'll tell you about that. Because I've been going from gun to gun to gun throughout these games. Now I don't know the exact names of the guns, I just know the types. And I completely switched up my gun game when I got to this game. And I'll tell you why in just a second. Now for my guns. Alright. Now when I was playing Advanced Warfare, the first gun that I got was an I think it was an automatic. No, not an automatic. It was an assault rifle. That's what I got. And that's basically the only gun that I had used at the time. It was an assault rifle. So yeah, that was the only gun that I had used at the time. It was an assault rifle. I
Hardcore
don't
team
know what it was
deathmatch.
called, but I knew that that's what it was. And I just started
Take
going
position.
around playing the
Hostiles
game and all
inbound.
that crap, and it was okay. And then I started using the same thing in Black Ops 3, and then that's also when I got introduced to knives and shotguns too. And then when I got I think it was either that game or this game that I started figuring out that maybe I should use shotguns and assault rifles on the small maps. Because you don't have a lot of room to run around. You're always going to run into somebody, and you need to shoot fast and kill them, or else they'll kill you. And it's just a pretty fast way to kill somebody, especially when you're running around in a small play area with enemies and your teammates everywhere. There's also bound to be some team killings in there, so yeah, I wasn't prepared for that though. I wasn't the Call of Duty. Well,
We need
when this game
reinforcements.
came out, I was straight up all. Well, actually, no, I was all over Call of Duty when Black Ops 3 came out. I just didn't
We're
know
breaking their
like
backs.
I just didn't know like what I know about it right now. Now, when I got into this game, I saw that of course everything was going to be old, but the old guns I didn't really want to use because number one, it takes too long to reload, and they're not even because they're big and heavy. Basically, the assault rifles take too long to reload, and they don't shoot fast enough. Not all the assault rifles, just some of them, and some of the submachine guns too. So I started testing out other guns, and this was the one that I picked. Now, for this one, you have to keep pressing the trigger to shoot, and I'm okay with doing that. I started to get used to that, which is why I picked this gun. I believe it's called the Independent 2, and it has an American flag symbol on it with gold around it, and that black tip,
Recon
which has my
airborne.
gonna be quiet, which but I don't even know if it's helping at all right now. But yeah, this is the gun that I mainly use in this game. Whenever I'm doing team deathmatch, this is whenever I'm doing other modes besides shipment. This is the main gun that I use. Now when I go to the small shipment map, I would either use an assault rifle or I would use a shotgun. It depends on what I want to use. Now the blunderbuss, I will use that in either team deathmatch or hold on. All right, as I was saying, the blunderbuss I will use in either one really, either team deathmatch or shipment. It doesn't really matter which one, but the blunderbuss is one shot. Crap, I saw that, but I thought I could make it past. But yeah, okay. Yeah, I think it kills somebody else. But yeah, the blunderbuss, that is the type of gun that I will use in either mode, either in team deathmatch or shipment. Now that gun is one shot, takes takes a long time to reload and then one shot. Now, even though that gun takes a long time to reload, I still like using it because it's so powerful. The reason I like using it is because it does take a good long time to reload, but it's shorter than the submachine guns and the assault rifles that I've used in the past. And because it's a very powerful weapon. So that's why I like using it sometimes, not all the time, and this lady just killed me. So yeah, that's why I like using it sometimes, not all the time, because it's a very powerful weapon. And look at that, I killed somebody. Also, quick thing, I hate it when people just throw their knives and throw their bombs out of nowhere thinking it'll hit somebody. Now the thing is, if somebody does that all the time, I just really hate it. Now, if you do it every once in a while, like I just did, I'll be fine with that. But problem is, how am I gonna know if you do it as much as you do if I'm not you or on your team or whatever? Basically, you can basically call me a hypocrite for that, can't you? Now, yeah, so I switched to this gun. I forgot what this is called, some type of rifle in this game. Now, in Modern Warfare, look at how I fell. Now, in Modern Warfare, I switched back to an assault rifle because in Modern Warfare, the feel of the dude, you can't just drop down like that. What's wrong with you? Scare me. Whoa, whoa. Who's bombing? Okay, okay. But yeah, in Modern Warfare, I changed. Here we go again. No! Wait a minute. I missed them a lot. More bombings. Oh boy. In Modern Warfare, I switched up my gun set to basically just like I did in this game. I had a set. So my first selection would be the assault rifle, of course. Then I don't know which ones they were. I'm just saying them. So yeah, my first set would be an assault rifle, of course. Then now I have like a shot, and then now I have like a shotgun, most likely. Way down there somewhere, I would have a sniper just in case I need to snipe somebody. But in this game, I only use snipers where I can like stand up and I mean lay down and like shoot. So I only use them on the D-Day map. In I forgot what it's called. But yeah, I use it on the D-Day map so I can hide behind the ships and shoot. I showed you guys that already in the past video. And I also use it in the sandbox for a good few minutes. Then I call it quits and then grab another gun. But yeah, those are the only times that I would use snipers. But I don't use snipers in Modern Warfare unless I feel like it, even though I know I'm going to fail with it. I don't care. Uh, okay, I could have got him if this would have kept going. But yeah, I switched up my gun set to a different gun in this game, and I also switched it up to my original type of gun set in the brand new Modern Warfare that came out. And the reason I switched it is because it feels better to me in the new game, because all of these games are different. It feels better to use an assault rifle in Modern Warfare. It just to me it just has a different feeling. But one thing that I will probably never do, okay, I probably will do this one day. But one thing that I have never done unless it's free is buy DLC packs for this game. Now I bought games from the online stores of these systems before, and I have bought some DLC packs, including one for a Lego game that I had. But one thing that I will most likely never do is buy DLC packs for this game, most likely. Because if I'm not going to keep the game forever or for a long time, I'm not going to buy any DLC packs. Because I know that it makes the game more fun and that it gives you more to do. But I just don't really see a well. Okay, of course there are reasons of why people would buy DLCs, but for me, I just don't. I wouldn't really buy any DLCs for this game, even though it does make them more fun. But I just don't want to.
Hardcore team deathmatch.
Now
Show
there
'em what
are a
you're made
couple of
of, soldier.
games. Now there is one game that I bought just so I could play the DLCs, and that was like Lego Batman 3. I bought that just so I could play the DLCs, and I was kind
Advance
of
and take position.
disappointed with one of them, the one that involved Bane, not because of the character, but because of a few other things. But yeah, I was a little disappointed.
Movement by the AA.
Yeah, I see them, and they killed me.
We have fire superiority.
And also, at the time of this video, I do still play Modern Warfare, the new one. I do still play this one, as you can see, and I also do still play Black Ops 3. But I most likely will never get Black Ops 4 again, cause
Movement at the bow.
alright, good. Had to concentrate there. Almost had it. But yeah, the reason of why I won't buy Black Ops 4, basically, I didn't like Black Ops 4 because it was okay, but it didn't have the, it was okay and it looked okay, but it just didn't feel the same. I played the beta too, it just didn't feel the same as the other games. Cause I mean, like it was okay, it looked good. It was okay for a little bit, but I just couldn't get into the game. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the guns.
Lost the
Maybe it
lead.
was how people were playing on there. I don't exactly know. Okay, I don't know where that came from, but I don't really know what it was. It just wasn't my cup of tea at the time. Where are these people coming from? It just wasn't my cup of tea at the time, and it still isn't. These people are getting on my nerves. It just wasn't my cup of tea at the time, and it still isn't. So most likely, I will not be getting that game again to play it or whatever the heck. It's just not my type of game. It's not really the type of Call of Duty game that I want to play. It's just I don't really know. It's just not my type of game. It 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 just doesn't have the right feel to it as the other ones do. Because Black Ops 3 was fun. Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3, you're able to be in the air for a little bit. You're able to walk on the walls and all that stuff. I liked all the advanced stuff, and then you took that away, and they made this one, which I really liked. I wanted an old style type of shooting game. And also, one thing about Battlefield 1 is that you could drive a train on there. And now I've only done that once, and that was very, very fun. Then I got a Battlefield 5, and that was about World War II. But I never exactly, I did play that for a good little bit, then stopped, but I need to get back on that game. Now, Battlefield 4 I had, but didn't finish. Battlefield 1 I got and was very fun, but didn't play it anymore. I did play it for a good long while, but I just didn't play it anymore. Then I got number 5, and then I stopped playing that for some reason. And I just basically stuck with this. And at the time of this video, they've revealed that they're coming out with Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Yes, Cold War. Now that game so far, it looks like it's going to be very fun. It looks like they're putting a lot of realism into the game. This idiot kept moving and I was too far. It looks like they're putting a lot of realism into that game. And most likely I will be putting that on my channel. But for this video I just wanted to talk about the history between me and Call of Duty and why I started playing it and my thoughts on the ones that I have played. A plane just killed me, damn it.
Movement by the top funnel.
I just wanted to tell you guys what I thought about Call of Duty, my history, why I started playing it. This is actually the game that I played the most. It used to be Need for Speed Most Wanted, and I might talk about that next time.
Throwing gas.
And yeah, yeah, that's the main reason why I started playing this, because I wanted the game where you shoot people and people protect you. I didn't know what it was called at the time, so I just said it was the game where people protect you, and it was Black Ops, the first Black Ops. Now I will be getting Black Ops 1 and 2 to play to see how it's like. I don't know when, but I will. Got your ass, finally, damn it. And I will give you my thoughts on that. Right now, this is Enemy 100 signing off for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you comment, share, like the video and all that. And I will see you all for another one next time. Alright, see ya.
Primary battery. Target position confirmed.